Christy here with another vlog for you for the day. Last time we were chatting about emotional eating and trying to figure out, are you an emotional eater? And I think we established the fact that most of us are. Now, where do we go from there? And I have been mulling over this, and I still haven't quite shaped out where I want to go yet. And I want your help. I want your input. The question, it's kind of a what came first, the chicken or the egg kind of thing. Are we more successful in our weight loss endeavors if we start first with the physical, changing the physical habits, starting by tracking our eating and keeping that food journal and learning how to eat better and cleaning out the pantry and tracking macronutrients and establishing a workout routine. So the physical habits, changing those physical habits first, and then trying to work on rewiring your brain and changing those mental habits and addressing that self-esteem, self-love, learning how to break the cycle of binging and then being really good and dieting and binging and dieting. That to me is very emotional. So is that the way to go about it? Personally, that's the way I did it. Way back when, long ago, the doctor said, oh, you have high cholesterol, you need to go on a diet. And that was the first time I'd ever really dieted and started to learn a lot more about nutrition and what I was putting into my body. And then of course, once I began competing, I learned all about counting macronutrients and weighing food and all of that, and it got to be a little crazy. And that's where the mental aspect of it all got worse. But what should I have conquered the mental aspects first and then learned these good habits? What do we need to do first? I compare it to when you're doing yoga for the first time. You're really focused on just trying to get the physicality of it, get the pose, get the breathing, and then maybe once you really have that, you will get to that high state of enlightenment and bliss, the more mental, emotional, spiritual aspect. But the easier steps are the physical ones. And so that kind of leads me to believe that that's how we need to do it. That's how it starts. Change these physical habits first. They're doable. You are doing something. You are actively cutting out soda or cutting out sugars or, tracking your food. That's a physical thing you can do. And I think it is a little bit easier than fixing the mental issues. But then at some point you have to address those mental issues, those mental emotional issues related to emotional eating. On the other hand, this is my mulling, you guys. On the other hand, maybe if we address the mental emotional side first, then everything else would be easy. Following, a healthy eating plan and following a workout regimen would be easy because you wouldn't be dealing with these battles inside your head. I don't know, help me.